Good evening, everyone. I'm Rod Carter. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. An investigation is underway right now for two missing relatives in Fayetteville, and it's now led to the discovery of human skeletal remains. Fayetteville police and the FBI are still trying to locate Blake Devin, who would be 17 years old now, and London Devin, who would be 27. The two have been missing for years. CBS 17's Galat Malamed is live for us in Raleigh. And first off, these remains have not been identified as either of the two they're looking for. We know they're working on that, but you learned a lot more about the process to do that.
Yeah, I did. The expert I spoke to is not part of this case, but says when it comes to linking human remains to missing persons, that there's actually quite a lot of variables involved. Right now, those remains are at the state medical examiner's office. And like you said, they have not identified who they belong to right now. While trying to find Blake Devin and London Devin, Fayetteville police and the FBI say they developed information that led to finding partial skeletal human remains. I spoke to Raleigh-Wake City County Bureau of Identification Director Sam Penica about what happens next.
There's a lot of things that they can still learn from the skeleton.
He says the medical examiner tries to determine a manner of death, and law enforcement can cross-reference examiner findings to missing person reports. But there are variables.
It just depends on how much is left and what kind of condition it's in.
Investigators did not say where they found the remains, but did say it was not at the Devin home on Berrydale Drive, which they searched earlier this week. Fayetteville police say London was last seen in 2019 and Blake was last seen in 2022.
How big of a role does time play in this?
That depends on the environment that the individual's in as they decay.
A woman who says she's London's biological mother tells CBS 17 the FBI came to her home Wednesday and swapped her for DNA. Penica says DNA could be available in bones.
That sample would have to be taken, and then the analyst would have to determine the value of it. It may have been degraded too far. You just don't know.
The Fayetteville Police Department says testing could take weeks or months. Police also say that testing doesn't always lead to a positive identification. They're asking anyone who thinks they have information about Blake or London that could help to either contact the Fayetteville Police Department or the FBI. Live and rolling, Galat Malamed, CBS 17 News.
Very interesting stuff. All right, Galat, thank you so much.